AI note-taking tools compared. In 2026, note-taking isn't just about writing things down. It's about how fast you can capture ideas, how easily you can organize them, and how quickly you can turn notes into action. There are a lot of AI note-taking tools out there, and most people don't even know which one actually fits their workflow. They just use the one that is the most recommended. So in this video, I am going to compare 4 popular AI note-taking tools: Notion, ClickUp, Reflect, and Mem. How they work, what they're best at, and which type of person should use which one. If we talk about AI tools, to keep this practical, I am comparing them based on how easy they are to take notes, how well AI cleans up messy information, how they organize ideas over time, and how useful they are in real-time situations like work, study, or content creation. No feature overload, just how people actually use them. Let's start with Notion. Most people, or even most project managers and most freelancers, are familiar with Notion. It is a great app, and Notion works like a digital workspace where you can create pages for almost anything: meeting notes, study topics, project ideas, or daily thoughts. What makes Notion powerful is its balance between structure and flexibility. It provides us with an AI already in the application. You're simply going to click on this little icon and it's going to open up a text box for you where you can ask it to design a proper note for you, a basic structure which you can later refine and customize according to your preference. For example, this is a new note with, let's give it the name for meeting notes. Right here, you can see that Notion provided us a suggestion to add AI meeting notes, but we can dismiss this, and later on let's type in some rough notes like client unhappy, delay issues, redesign needed, and unclear, next steps. These are the kind of rough notes that you enter when you are in a meeting or right after the meeting that you remember. We are simply going to select this. We're going to select this and ask AI. Right here, we can ask the AI to summarize meeting notes and to list clear action items. And just like that, you can see it just crafted a basic structure for us, giving it a summary, a little checkbox, and right here, this is everything just done in a few seconds. Notion just turned the scattered notes into a clean summary with steps that you can follow. Once you've completed these tasks, you can just simply check them out so you keep track of what task you have to do next. Where Notion actually shines is that if you like organizing your notes into pages, databases, or sections, Notion feels super natural here. It's great for people who want one place for everything it provides us, even with a calendar. If we talk about Notion's limitations, it struggles and it can feel overwhelming at first if you don't like building systems, because there are a lot of new tools and pages that you have to get used to. So if you're not familiar with this platform, it's going to get a little overwhelming, but once you get the hang of it, you can use limited tools and make great use out of this. Next is ClickUp. ClickUp is best known as a project management tool, but in 2026, it is also a strong AI note-taking option, especially for work-related notes. Let's create a new note with rough meeting notes, and we are going to ask AI to turn this into a professional update and suggest us next steps. Let's give this file a name for project details, just like that. Here are some of the messy notes, and we are going to ask AI to turn this into a professional update. This is simply going to start generating the idea that we just gave it to, and insert below, and you can see it provided us with next steps and a description. You can simply just go ahead and delete the rough ideas you just noted down and replace it with something even better and organized, keeping it more structured and comfortable, flowy, and just perfect overall. ClickUp AI just rewrote the whole note and helped us turn it into actionable tasks. ClickUp really shines that if your notes usually lead to tasks or follow-ups or deadlines, ClickUp is extremely useful because it is going to point it out. Just here, it also provided us with next steps so you can follow and start working on it. With all of these cool features, it's less ideal for personal journaling or free-form thinking. This is more of a professional use application and it's best when you are working with teams or if you are a project manager or working as a freelancer. Next, let's talk about Reflect. Reflect is very different from Notion and ClickUp. It's built for people who think by writing, daily reflections, brainstorming, and long form thoughts. Instead of folders or projects, Reflect focuses on connecting ideas over time. We are going to ask it to list key takeaways, or you can ask AI to personally generate a prompt or an idea. But let's go with list key takeaways, and we are going to insert this just like that. Instead of folders or project, Reflect focuses on connecting ideas over time. Right here is a detailed note for today, and I am going to ask AI to summarize it into key points to make it much more simple. We're simply going to select it, ask AI to give us key takeaways related to this paragraph right here. We are going to insert it, and it provided us with key points, which makes it easier for you to observe and go through. This just gave us key points, and it links it to the older notes with similar ideas, just like that, which is really reliable and much ideal for journaling, creative thinking, and self-reflection. It is not so ideal if you want heavy task management or strict organization. Now, let's talk about Mem. Mem is designed for people who hate organizing notes. There are no folders, no complex system. You just write and the AI connects everything automatically. As you can see on the screen, these are notes from a meeting. We're going to ask AI to summarize this into key points so we can just store it into our task folder. Summarize this into key points. Now this is going to just rephrase this whole note into key points and takeaways. It provided us with some key points with heading, and right here we're going to refine it just like that. We're going to accept, and you can see that it simply just made the whole note super easy and it looks super clean just with a single touch. This is great for journaling, creative thinking, and self-reflection. It's not so ideal if you want heavy task management or strict organization, even though this did create key points and checkpoints, just like that. You can check them out once you're done for a meeting, but it's not ideal to keep everything super organized here. This is best if you are using it for journaling, creative thinking, or self-reflection. The editor, we're gonna cut out the part where I was explaining how it's great for journaling. We're gonna replace it with this one. Mem is fast, frictionless note-taking with almost no setup. It's not that organized, but it's really reliable and useful for journaling or brainstorming. It has less control. If you like structure system, this is not a good option for you. So let's compare all of these four applications directly. Notion is best for people who want a flexible all-in-one-place workspace. ClickUp is best when notes need to turn into tasks and actions. And Reflect is ideal for deep thinking, journaling, and idea exploration. If you talk about Mem, it works best for quick capture without manual organization. None of these tools are better than the others, they are just built for different thinking styles. So if you like structured meeting notes or just simply notes that are super structured and have a proper flow, you should choose Notion. If your notes drive work and deadlines, ClickUp makes really good sense to you. Or if you think best through writing, Reflect fits naturally. And if you want speed with zero effort, Mem is hard to beat. The best AI note-taking tool is the one that matches how your brain works. To wrap it up, AI note-taking tools don't just store information. They help you understand it, organize it, and act on it. Once you pick the right tool, note-taking becomes easier, faster, and way more useful. If you have any questions or queries about this guide and compare, you can feel free to comment down below. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.